Hey guys, it's Bethany Schnieder here, and welcome back to this third episode of Let's Play Shall We Date? Ninja Assassin Plus. I almost forgot about it, but I'm glad I remembered it quickly. So last time where we left off, our parents have been killed, and it's now time to avenge them. We have been assigned to work with Soji, and he seems pretty shy about the heroine, Lotus. But now it's time to continue on with our story on our very first day. Yippee! So yeah, I haven't been Let's Playing this game for quite a while, but you know, I'm back into this game. Chapter 2. Okay, I finished cleaning the other room. Good work, Lotus. Thanks, you too. You really are a hard worker. I don't know about that. Several days have gone by. Having adjusted to the life of Kyokaide, I was beginning to enjoy myself. Everyone was really nice, and it didn't take long for me to fit in. Having you here is a really big help. No kidding. I'm not so sure how much I'm really able to accomplish. And you're so modest too. I like that. You really haven't had to agree with the master's endorsement. But, I felt myself begin to blush. Where are you off to? I'm going to go sweep out the front. Oh, okay, thank you. Sure. The weather's so nice. I stared up at the sky while sweeping my broom across the ground. I feel so happy. I could get used to how peaceful it's being lately without any new vigilante requests coming in. Good morning. Oh, hi, Soji. Good morning. And he's silent. Without a word, he plopped his hand on the top of my head. Sweeping, huh? Yep, the weather's so nice. I thought it was a good time to do it. I see. Yeah, like, who else would be sweeping out here? Anyway, I have no clever comeback lines at this part, so excuse me for that. He stretches both his arms in the air with a sleepy look on his face. Oh, he's sleepy? Why don't you go back to sleep? Feeling tired? Yeah. Aw. You've been tired a lot lately, I suppose. Ah, friend of mine. Sorry. Anyway. Don't tell me. Is it work? Yep. Did something happen? Yeah. Don't tell anyone. With that warning, Soji leaned in close to my ear. Neek! I became nervous having him so close to me, and I realized I was blushing. Actually, there have been several murders inside the South Ward's jurisdictions lately. There have? I felt a chill run down my spine when I heard that. Eek! That's really scary. Not to mention all the victims have a connection with the Master-A's office of the North Ward. Oh no. The North Ward's Master-A? You mean Lord Tori's jurisdiction? Ugh, can't talk. Don't tell me. There isn't any proof. One thing that all the bodies have in common, they were all shot with a gun. A gun? It's Kenshiro's opinion the gun being used must have been smuggled in. There aren't many guns floating around in Edo yet. It wouldn't be very easy for someone to get their hands on one. Then, if people from the Northward are being killed and smuggled a gun in is involved, there's a good chance Lord Tori is wrapped up in it. Killing my mother and father wasn't enough for him. He's going after others now too. What a horrible person! Yeah, I'll say he seems really a monster. Worse than Trump. Excuse me. Didn't say anything. Ignore that. I clenched my fist as anger began to boil over. I hope I didn't offend anybody, because, oh man, the intimacy went up a little bit. I should have picked the other one. I'm such a dip. Next. Moving on. I gained no experience. Lotus. Soji gently wrapped his hand around my strongly clenched fingers. Are you okay? The warmth from his hands made me feel strangely unsettled. Yeah, I'm fine. Good. When he released my hand and put it up to my chest, this feeling, it almost feels painful. I better get going. Where to? The mastery's office, of course. I'll walk slowly and check out the streets on the way. One of those murders happened last night. Who knows? I might spot something. Are you coming with me? Oh, can I? I still have work to do here. Sure, the two of us walking around might have a better chance of noticing something. If it's okay with you, I'd love to go. Just let me put my broom away. The South Ward has calmed yet another energetic atmosphere. It's nice, isn't it? In the afternoon sun, Soji and I walked side by side down the street. Yeah, that's right. You grew up in the North Ward, didn't you? I suppose it's different up there? Yes, completely. Regulations are quite strict. They've been taking away more and more entertainment from the townspeople. Anyone who tries to complain about this is quickly rounded up. That sounds pretty bad. Everyone you pass on the street has a dark expression on their face and seems depressed. In the South, on the other hand, everyone's expression looks so alive. I see. You live here too now. Make sure you take full advantage of that. Of course, believe me. I'm plenty happy. Is that so? Soji smiled and gave me a friendly pat on the head. There it is again. He's been patting me on the head lately. And every time he does this, I get the unsettled sensation and I begin to blush. Don't tell me. He likes, you like him, you like him, you like him. Next. I can see this happening. Soji, don't you think you're treating me like a child? What do you mean? Well, you keep patting me on the head. It feels like how a father would treat their child. It does? That wasn't my intention. No? Then what were you thinking? What, you want me to try to explain it? Both of us stopped and walking and looked right at each other. Awkward! He's nervous. Soji appears flustered and his gaze swan back and forth, never looking me straight in the eyes. He does think of me as a child, doesn't he? Hey, that's Soji and Lotus, isn't it? Oh, Shion! Hey, Shion. What a surprise running into the two of you. Same here. Yeah. What's going on? Aren't you supposed to be working with Soji? What are you doing out here in this hour? There's been a bunch of murders lately. I'm having a look around on my way to the masquerade's office. Murders? You mean serial murders? I understand they were all shot with a gun. What? You've already heard? Well, yeah, after all, I am. Sion threw a quick glance in my direction. I suppose it's about time I told Lotus my family secret. Family secret? What's that? Shh! Not so loud! Sion puts my hand on my shoulder and leans in close to my ear. You see, my family. The moment Sion started to speak, Soji grabbed him by the collar and yanked him away. Ow! Hey, Soji, what did you do that for? Oh gosh, is he jealous? Oh my goodness, he is so jelly. He likes her. Soji has a wife and it's Lotus. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna stop. Oh Lord. Don't stand so close to her. Close? I wasn't standing close, was I, Lotus? Maybe? I don't know. Well, maybe you were, just a little. Really? I thought it was completely natural. You did? Of course not. You're just deluded. Why do you even care? Gosh. Why? Because Soji fell silent, unable to finish his sentence. If you can't explain it, then there's no reason to stop me. Shion gave him a mischievous smile, then once again leaned close to my ear. Shion? Without a word, Soji once again yanked him away, but guys, call her. Did you hear anything I just told you? Stop bothering me. There's no reason for you to be whispering in her ear like that. No one else is around. Just lower your voice a little. Wait a second. Didn't Soji just do the exact same thing in front of Coyote a few minutes ago? Lotus? What? Shion's family, the Isolated House, they're actually involved in our vigilante activities. They are? That's right. A big family like Isaida's house is involved in the black market? They send out ninjas to help out Kinshiro, or rather, the Soji in South Ward's masquerade office. They also been helping us out in the manner of speaking with money and assistance. They do? I can't believe stuff like this happens. It makes my head spin. Actually, my family has started getting involved in the current murders at the masquerade's office request. There's a good chance that Lord Notori is connected to what's going on this time. I hope so that way we can pinpoint this. Oh, finally, we got the intimacy to go up. As I was saying, I hope we find out what's going on with all this stuff. This is really intriguing me a bit. And I hope we stop Lord Tori. He's a douche. Douche. Anyway. Okay. You probably already know this, Soji, but the gun being used is something that hasn't been seen in Edo before. It's possible that it was smuggled in. That's right. I thought your investigation might have come this far already. I've been pursuing the thread, but I just can't catch any leads. You're dealing with an exceptionally cunning fox. Even the slightest slip up, and he would already have been put to death or exiled, right? That's true. It sounds like hard work. I wish there was some way I could help. Shion peered at me and smiled. Don't worry, between Soji and me and the gang, we'll expose Lord Tori's evil deeds. Let me give you a hand too. I want to help. You do. Just remember, no overdoing it. Shion gives me a pat on the head. See, it's not Shoji that's keep patting me on the head. It's Shion too. But I love the purple hair and eyes and stuff. So I'll accept that. I won't. I realized I was blushing. And Soji's like, you jerk. You better not mess with my waifu. I told you once already, a man shouldn't stand that close to a woman. What? Again? Why do you care? Don't you think you're overreacting? Not really. Lol. Soji replied and then turned away. He's jealous. He certainly is. I can see it. Maybe. I don't know. But it seems like that. Good grief. What a stick in the mud. Yeah, he's kind of a stick in the mud. Ouch. What was that? Soji glared at Shion. Oh, he heard you. The two of them are getting a bit tense. That's it. Both of you settle down. Eek! Just then my voice was drowned out by a woman's scream echoing the street. What was that? Let's find out. The two of them took off running and I scrambled to catch up. Oh my goodness. Running in the direction of the scream, we found a throng of people had already formed. Out of the way, let us through. Soji continued forward, pushing his way through the crowd. Dang, this is getting serious. Like, dude. And my cat is crying in the background again. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear that, but he just went, eh. Again. He might be saying, hi, YouTube. Maybe I should post up cat videos of my cat sometime. I don't know. We'll have to see. Shion and I followed along behind him. It looks like another one. A woman sat on the riverbank, pale and shaking. Her eyes were focused on the body washed up along the edge. The corpse was face down in the water, slowly rocking in the waves. A dark hole pierced through the back. The deep red blood flowed out, creating small entities in the current. How horrible. My head began to spin from the scene before me, and I stumbled. Are you okay? Shion grabbed a hold of my arm and managed to regain my footing. Sorry. Don't be. You just saw a dead bunny after all. Soji quickly went to the drowned body and dragged it up onto the bank. Shion, look at this. Why don't you wait here, Lotus? No, I'm coming too. Okay. The two of us walked over to join Soji. Do you recognize this wound in the back? Kneeling beside the corpse, Soji pointed to the hole. Shion kneeled down beside him. Yeah, that's from the gun, isn't it? Exactly like all the others. Shion lifted the corpse a little and glanced at the chest. Looks like one shot right through the chest and the bullet exited through the back. From the condition, I would say he was killed last night, then dumped in the water. So, it would have floated up here from the river, which means it's doubtful whoever is responsible is anywhere nearby. I have a feeling that we might find it where it happened if we head upstream. Sob. Aw, the woman said, I'm sorry. Sorry for your loss. The woman who found the body was still crying. She must have received quite a shock. Are you going to be all right? I knelt down beside her and reassuringly put my hand on her back. The two of them are sitting there next to the doors talking without even raising an eyebrow. I guess that's obvious since it's given their line of work. Yep. That's really sad though. Well, Boo and his, our power's kind of gone. So I guess we can cut this off here and probably make another episode of this. Who knows? But anyways, thank you so much for watching this episode. Will they be able to find the cause of death and all that stuff? And will they bring down Lord Tori to justice? I sure hope so, because I don't know what's going on right now. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.